Yo, 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 welcome back to the Beaumont Partners YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today we got a pretty packed out day. We're starting in Baring Street. There's a load of progress there. All the stud partitioning's now in, so you can see the 10-bed arrangement. And then we're going to be heading over to Buzzers Bar to talk about some drainage issues and how we're going to access the basement level. So a busy day up in South Shields. And then we're going to come down to Darlington, where you can see a major part of the strip out is already underway. And we're going to be meeting with our new agents at their offices in Darlington to talk about management agreements, to talk about the conditions of our relationship moving forwards. And then we're going to check on a new site that we've just put an offer in on in the last 24 hours, and then heading home. So join us for the day. It's going to be fun, and I get to break stuff. So we're starting at Baring Street. Here she is, scaffolding's up. They've ripped off some of the cladding on the bay windows, and we want to rip off all this pebble dash, expose the brickwork underneath, which we don't think is going to be in a good state, as you can see here. So we may then just do a brand new render on it. Yeah, there's these blue tiles going through the middle, and there's a property over there which is quite similar to those blue tiles. We're going to sort out the kitchens today and some of the finishes. I know they've studded out every room now, so all the partitionings are in, and it'd be good to see the top floor finally finished as well. Let's go. What's happening down here? So this living room area now has a bit more definition to it. But we're going to get some sort of L-shaped sofa back there, coffee table, TV on the wall, and we can come see how big this bedroom's going to be. Massive ensuite, really good sized bedroom. You can see they've managed to rectify the issues with the old Victorian clay drains that had crushed somewhere along the property. It's a punch in, a trench there, a trench there, a trench in the next room, massive trench in the back garden, and then they found the issue, rectified it, and now drainage flows nicely from the front of the property all the way through, all the way underneath, right out to the back into the old sewage system, which means no need for sani flows.
A sani flow, right, is a way of pushing.
It's getting water uphill, basically. Yeah. The sani flow is like a pump mechanism that gets the water back uphill. So it can then meet the drains above ground level. The soil stacks coming down all the way from the top of the property, they come all the way down and all the way through into the old clay drainage. And it was originally, they were going to run out the top there, and then this was going to have to come and meet it up there with the sani flow system. But now it all just comes out to the clay drains. Here he is. Hello, mate.
Morning, morning.
Morning, Jeff.
You've got proper drains in there when the floors are drying out.
Yeah, what are we doing for the lights in here?
There's 3 spotlights in there.
3 spots, wicked. And then they've got the 2 pendants for the bedside lamp.
2, aye.
So, you know, in Denbydale, we have the ones that come out the wall, but we were discussing for this property, maintenance and also just cost of fitting. It might be easier just to have these drop-down pendants here by the side of the beds, which are also, I think, going to look a bit nicer as well.
So the bed's going to go there, head at that.
Bed there, 2 drop-down pendants each side. Look nice.
We'll cover this wall because it's just so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can save as much as this as you desire.
But I think cabinets along there and that back wall, mainly.
Yeah.
Standard fridge here, and I think you'd still have good workable space.
Yeah.
In terms of the exposed brick, yeah, this would be really nice. And probably just this corner here, I don't think we'd need that one as well, just this and this.
Are you keeping both windows in here, or we're bricking one off?
I don't think we need both, yeah.
No.
That's a massive window,
Keep that
anyway.
one, get rid of that one.
Yeah. Nice, but yeah, let me know when it comes to the kitchen design. Yeah, this has moved well fast. Yeah, banging. Oh, it is a really good sized room. Oh, these bathrooms are going to be big as well. So yeah, shower tray where you are. Toilets going here, sink there. We have a lot of space in these. Cool.
No pressure, Rami, the camera's on you, mate.
You did a good job, mate. Did a great job.
We can't remove all of it because the steels have to stay in.
Oh, lovely. Well, you keep it up to there, can you?
That's what we're thinking. We're going to have a look and make sure it's correct first. So it gives you that.
Yeah, it's decent, I think. You get a whole nice desk space in here and stuff.
Yeah,
so I think when me and Adam looked at this last time, we thought bed would go this wall. But then if you put the bed here, how much of that is going to come out quite a way, isn't it? I think the bifold doors, that's probably the smartest option. Your pendant lamp can come here, bed starts there, and you've easily got enough space for at least a 3/4 to go in here.
Yeah.
It's a really good room.
It is, and this is a good bathroom.
Yeah, nice. What size will that one be?
I think they're 800 on 11 by 8s.
11 by 8.
I can put 11 by 9 in. It doesn't matter to us.
Yeah.
Shower screen on the front.
I think yeah, maybe a little bit more depth to it would be nice. And then the toilet's actually going to come out here though, isn't it? And then bed for this one, what are we thinking, just down that way? Does it kind of make more sense to flip the bed, tuck it in that way, so that you can then desk next to it quite easily?
Yeah.
Which means you probably will have to move that socket then.
Just come over here a bit.
Yeah, cool. Then wardrobe, ample walking space, desk, bed, sorted. And if we can have the desk double up as a bedside table as well, easy.
Next one.
Yeah.
Good size, this.
Yeah, banging. Yeah, ideally we get the desks in all these bays, if we can. But in the downstairs one, I do think just all, because you've got so much height, I think all pendants, and probably need either 6 individual ones, or if we can get, you know, like a drop down pendant that is then a bigger.
Actually, that's all going to have in that kitchen. It's just coming to my head now.
Go on.
We're having a good pencil. I made one for a fucking nightclub. It's basically a big timber MDF ring. You have a light hanging there, it's just a bulb.
Yeah.
You work round and each one gets a bit lower.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
That look nice, that. Would you have shades on them or anything? No, it's just a bulb.
All right, sick on the kitchens. Did you want to peek at the back then?
The backyard's collapsing. What they've done, you see that ramp up there, that's some pile of fucking rubbish there, look.
Yeah, man, that's naughty.
And I might have to fucking dig all this back out yet. Everything that could be wrong with this property has been wrong with this property.
Yeah.
But there are no more gremlins to pull out.
Well, hopefully. So this scaffolding's up in preparation for all the windows, and then the bit of rendering we're going to do in it up to here. There is this grey blue that you can get. So it's like grey, but it's got a tint of blue.
Yeah, it's nice.
But I like the idea of the colour. I do think that could be, especially when I'm thinking marketing shots and things for tenants. Not only is it easy to find, easy to see, but also stands out in a photo. All those kind of things help. All right, nice one. Cheers, Adam. Nice one, mate.
Now just wander down, have a quick look at these drains.
Yeah, decent. Right, we're at Buzz's Bar to talk about drains.
Mate, drains are the most exciting things ever.
I love drains. I fucking love drains. It's a big building. So this is Buzz's Bar. Guys, a lot of work to be done here. So we're getting all the design works done to prepare a planning statement and a proposal for this building. Most of the floors are quite easy to do, really, in terms of coming up with an optimal design. We're proposing of putting on a new roof. So we've got to meet the structural engineer here in the next few weeks to talk about the steelworks that are in situ at the moment. The basement is a bit of an issue at the moment. We're trying to figure out the best way to get light and access to the basement, and with that, drainage. The ceiling height for the basement is about here, and you can see where the old windows were bricked off. So we want to reinstate these windows, but we feel like we may have to excavate some of this pavement, and you can see it's wide enough at the moment to accommodate for some excavation for light wells down to those windows, and potentially an access point for a door which will have to go about here. And we're speaking with the asset managers at the council about acquiring this piece of the title which currently sits on as council land. Our argument to them will be that excavating this much space here and allowing for more housing in the area compared to just being a public path is a better use of the land. So we've got a meeting with them on Zoom over the next week. And then further to that, on the other side, there's another bedroom window we need to allow for as well.
I think we can't probably internally bring a drain through. Because it's on a bank, you're down here. I mean, it's going to be a hell of a dig, but so what, you know.
So you know what we're saying, because that cellars are all the way up there.
We'll have to work some levels out here, Adam, and see where we are.
Do you want me to show you exactly where it is? Because I've been going through this with the architect like a madman this week. The cellar at the moment comes to here. So you've got like this room, there's one room in here underneath.
Well, that's the top of the floor. Yep. Joists in here. So it's about from here.
So we just wanted to find out exactly where the ceiling height is for the basement in here. So we've measured the inside of the sill down to the floor, and then you can see here as well where you've got the ventilation for the floor void. So we know that the ceiling height's about there for the basement. From about there down, we'll have to dig probably another 2 foot to then get ample light into there, and have a grille covering so that you can still walk over it and it doesn't obstruct the pathway too much. And that gets that bedroom all the daylight it needs. I think you get a 3-bed flat down there, so I think it's worth the work rather than just boxing it off. I think if you can get a 3-bed flat down there, dilutes the land acquisition cost, and as long as you can spend £1, make 2, make 3.
If it's that, that'll be deep. You'll climb down there. If that's a big main, you'll probably get into it.
That here somewhere, the basement starts. You can see where they've obviously bricked off something over time.
Yeah.
And we're thinking dig all the way down so that you can walk down into the basement, basement entrance, window for the communal room, window for the bedroom, window for the other bedroom, but obviously the further down you go, the less excavation, right? And then window for the last bedroom here. And then it's just digging that channel out, but this land is council land. But we'd say to them, you get better use out of this piece of land here for a habitable space.
How many bricks do you reckon are in this building?
How many bricks?
Yeah.
More than 10.
It's a lot of bricks, isn't it?
There's a lot. Aye, there's a hell of a lot of bricks.
How many bricks?
3 bricks thick, that. Someone else sold them. Yeah, a lot of bricks.
It needs to be another 2-3 foot lower
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
to work.
It isn't.
Survey would be the best thing to do, wouldn't it?
Monday, Tuesday next week we'll be back.
All right, see you then.
Nice.
See you guys.
Then obiad. Yeah, yeah. Now, Darlington meeting with My Property Box, our new agents. Let's go. Am I pressing the right button there? Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Hello, it's Ryan Beaumont. I'm here to see Ben.
All right, lovely.
Thank you, see you in a sec.
Thank
Lovely stuff. These are our new agents. This is My Property Box. Oh shit. Tom Jones is Ben's dad. Yes, you're right.
No.
Nice one. Just seen Tom Jones' picture.
Yeah.
Love it.
Feeling here apparently.
Good. No. Hello, mate.
Oh, we're doing all right.
Tom
Good to
Jones.
see you. Tom Jones.
Downstairs, yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is like, how are we doing? You're good to see you, mate.
Mate, that's mental. A drink. Oh, do you want a cup of tea? Be mad.
Tea with milk.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
tea and milk. Yeah, thank you.
There used to be a club in the 60s called the Band Ben. There were quite a few famous people that played here.
That's sick.
And then it burned down in 1968. If you look a bit further when you first come in, we've got like the newspaper articles.
Yeah.
But yeah, quite a few famous. Johnny Hendricks. Jimi Hendrix.
Johnny, his cousin Johnny.
Do you stay over when you come up there? You do?
Yeah, we normally hotel it in Newcastle.
All right.
And geographically, it's just the easiest thing to start there and just head south. Normally 7 hours worth of driving in a day, as well as the site visits and that. We're looking at trying to get that Eldon Place one as well, you know.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like we're going to get it.
Okay.
And we had the contract to go in on Friday. I don't know if you've seen the new problem with the nitrates issues in Teesside.
No?
Oh, major this. Yeah, not good. So they've got nitrates issues with the water supply.
Yeah, I do know about it.
Yeah.
I do know about it, yeah.
And you'll be all right on your one because
Yeah.
you've got planning
Yeah,
already.
we've got a plan. But anyone,
If you
any
don't,
future ones now.
fucked.
Yeah, I was speaking to a planner about this and he said this happened in Southampton. It took 18 months or something to get sorted out.
The only things that are safe, I think, are like hotels and some light industrial. Everything else, anything resi, so our space, is going to get hit with a nitrates bill to help with the cleanup.
Has there been a spillage or?
Over time, fertiliser from all the farms has just leaked off into the water.
Yeah.
So it's just made it get worse and worse and worse. And now they want to do a cleanup and charge it to the private sector.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
Hold on
mean?
to-
But for that Eldon Place one, where it's already got planning in situ, it'd be easy. We just go in and we take the layout as it is.
Yeah. And how's Northgate going? Where's that up to? Is it ripped out now?
Yeah, good. We're just about to check on it in a sec. All the asbestos obviously gone. We exposed a load of the steelwork, and it's amazing. It's in great condition. It's bigger than we thought it was. It spans the whole building. There's loads of it,
Right,
which
so
means
it's pretty
costs.
solid, costs
Exactly.
reduced.
Adding that loft will be a lot easier than we thought.
okay.
But yeah, for today, we just wanted to sort out the agreements. One, the handovers of the current ones.
Yeah.
But what I want you guys to do is just to speak to the minimal people.
Yeah.
Try and
Yeah,
keep that
yeah.
as streamlined as possible because
Yeah.
I know when you're a large portfolio landlord, there's nothing worse
It's annoying.
than
It's
ringing
fucking
through.
annoying.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate obviously you guys have a business to run as well.
Of course, yeah,
So
yeah,
ideally,
yeah.
communication is just like,
Yeah.
this needs to be done, let's get it done.
But yeah, shall I just run through what we
Yeah, go
come up
for
with?
it.
The essential bits, advertising it, the telect boards, the check-in, photographs, obviously the group chat management.
With the maintenance then, are you happy Rachel just liaises with Jeff, vice versa?
Yeah.
You don't need to ring you and say the toilet.
No, yeah, just Jeff is basically me. If there's an executive decision needs to be made, I'm just going to talk to Jeff anyway.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
Jeff just deals with everything. Yeah, if you guys don't mind dealing with that, we'll just strictly do energy, council tax, and Wi-Fi.
That's fine then, yeah.
Well, I mean, ideally our target is always a 12-month minimum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we appreciate on HMOs you have the 6
Yeah.
months.
6 months.
But with a flat, hopefully we get 12 months tenants in
Yeah.
there. We can't do corporate leases because it can get funny with the lender. But what we can do is have a company come in on individual tenancies.
Yeah.
Ideal scenario, really.
Yeah.
But the other big thing for us is rent rolls and how we deal with the rental payments.
Yeah.
The first Friday and last Friday is what we've got at the moment. And if we can have that as a schedule for all the properties, so we know which 2 days we've got income coming in. This is the statement we get. So you can see income shows the amount, VAT, gross, total, and then
And then the deductions.
and then the deductions,
exactly that.
and then you got the profit, and that's the statement. Just the one property each of those Fridays. We're just gonna go eyeball Eldon Place because I've never actually seen it myself. I've only ever sent contractors there, so I'm gonna just go have a little look at it and then down to London.
Cool.
Yeah, nice one, guys. And then you're going to send these as PDFs anyway, innit?
Will you email off to you?
Yeah, nice. Right, so that boxes off our time with My Property Box. Really good meeting. It's good to set the precedent at the start of the relationship with them. And like we said before, they want to tailor a bespoke sort of operation that fits our needs, as well as making sure it's mutually beneficial. So that's really good for us. And now we're going to head over to Darlington Northgate. I think the whole of the ground floor is stripped out now, so it's going to look like an empty beast. Let's go. Whew. Nice. So here we are. We're at Northgate, Darlington. Most of the strip out has been done in here now. We've got site offices set up. We've got toilets set up. Hello. Yeah, mate. He's trying to FaceTime me earlier and I couldn't get through to him. Should we have a little wander around?
Yeah, come on up here. I want to turn this into my office, you see. I thought if I get them ripped out now, then I can settle in here forever and without having to worry about it. So.
Yeah, forever.
We've took this out, but we've pulled the carpet tiles up, but then you've got all this ply now to take up as well.
It looks in all right condition as well.
Yeah, this is pretty good. And upstairs, it's like this in most places. That one stays, that one comes out. Oh, no,
that one stays. This one comes out, right?
That's it.
Yeah, nice. So all this will be gone the next 2 weeks.
Well, the floor's in pretty good condition.
Yeah.
We should definitely leave it up here.
Yeah.
And I think we'll just patch up when we put the walls in.
I think you can leave it downstairs as well.
Yeah,
Just clean up
that's
a bit.
fine. I wanted you.
Yeah.
Ask you what you wanted me to do.
Yeah, look, if it saves us on costs and stripping the thing out, it's reinstated it.
Stuff.
Yeah. And then he's re-level the floors. Is that one of the first tasks beyond getting the building watertight? Is just getting the levels sorted?
Yeah.
Well, these are fucking bloody hell. What have they got steel running through them? Mate, do you know what? I'd love to be up here with you guys just smashing this place to bits. Oh look, we wanted to keep that, didn't we? Yeah. Beaumont Street. Investor in people. Do you reckon you could keep that for us? Just that blue panel there. Oh, Winnie the Pooh as well. Fucking sick. Yeah, all right, we'll get some footage here and get out your hair. Nice one, man. No, yeah, we'll look at anything, but we're mostly looking for stuff that's derelict. Nice one, mate. And is that Yarn Road gone yet? Sure. Nice one. Manual labour today. Here we are. First time.
Great, 3 points, man.
That concludes the strip out at Darlington. So obviously progress is moving forward nicely. We're talking about the dormers today as well, about how we're going to basically bring in a crane and the prefabricated dormers to this location here and then drop them into place on the roof rather than building them from scratch up there. But that wraps up our time here in Darlington at the moment. They're going to continue this strip out for another few weeks. So we'll come back next week and check on the update. We're going to go over and look at another site that we just put an offer in on, and it's literally 1.5 miles that way. So follow us. Right, so here we are. This is one of the properties we've just put an offer in on. It's the old Rise Car Sports Club. We've had our contractors look at this last week. It's in good condition structurally. It's already ripped out inside. A lot of the asbestos has already been removed, and there's just a few asbestos tiles. It's a big building, and most importantly, it's already got planning permission for 18 apartments. So we can get boots on ground straight away. So I really like it. Yeah, I'll give you a different angle down here. So as you can see from the immediate area surrounding the building, there's a lot of terrace houses on both sides with these typical back alleys servicing all the bin storage and the garages. It's definitely an area where we're going to get good residential lets, and opposite the building is a massive park. 1/2 mile away from the new business park, new Morrison's, Iceland, Greg's, and then just that way about 100 metres there's an Argos fulfilment centre. There's a load more light industrials around here, so we think all day long the apartments would do well. We have to be slightly careful of the tenant profile and the vetting process around here, because there is a lot of 2-bed terrace houses and a lot of social housing, but I think the demand's so good in Darlington at the moment, especially for the 1-beds, because there's just a shortage of housing supply. We like the scheme. It could do well, and there's potential to get another 4 apartments in the loft space as well, so it could be a 22-unit scheme, and we'll see. We'll keep you updated over the next 3 weeks. But for now, that is the end of today. It's been a busy one. We'll be travelling all over the place, looking at a load of different stuff. But yeah, just get one more view of this building. There she is. This is the kind of street it's located on. Typical old school British terraced houses. But thanks for watching the video. I hope you've enjoyed today's content. We're going to head back down to London now. Big love. Leave a comment. Drop a like, subscribe, do all that stuff, and yeah, productive day, man. It's good to catch up with all the sites. I just want to make sure this business is always building stuff. We need to be building stuff all the time, keep our contractors busy, keep our capital deployed, and build up the income streams. and provide good housing. Let's crack on, let's crack on. Subscribe!